Welcome to this tutorial video. The goal of this video is to show you how to set up a custom form. The custom forms template setup enables you to design forms with personalized questions that cater specifically to the practitioner's preferences. You can include various question types such as drop-down menus, checkboxes, and radio buttons. Additionally, practitioners can assign scores to each question, which helps them draw a conclusion based on the responses provided. First, let's go over how to navigate the custom form builder. From the diary screen, click on the settings button to open the settings screen. Next, click on the entity settings tab and navigate to the workflow event template panel. Click on the choose event type drop-down menu, then click on the custom option. Click on the add template button. The workflow event template form builder screen will open. Now let's go over the available fields on the form builder. Complete the template description field with the name of the form being created. Click on the choose drop-down menu under placeholders to select appropriate placeholders that will autofill information in your form questions. For an extensive explanation on placeholders, please refer to the workflow event template placeholders user manual linked in this video's description. Click on the untitled form field and input the desired name for your custom form. Click on the form description field to provide a brief description of the form's purpose. Adding questions to the form will allow you to add several different custom questions using different types of question fields to customize the form to your needs. First, complete the first question in the Question 1 field. Click on the short text drop-down menu, which will contain all the types of answering methods available, like a short paragraph, a checkbox, a drop-down menu, and so much more, and make your selection. For a more in-depth explanation of each of the options shown, please refer to this video's user manual linked in the video's description. Click on the full row drop-down menu and select how the question will display on the form, from full row down to quarter row. Click on the field name, which is a compulsory field, and input the name for the field. Tick the patient question checkbox to mark the question as a question for the patient to answer. Next, tick the doctor question box to mark the question as a question for the practitioner to answer if applicable. Scoring enabled allows the practitioner to add scoring to the questions. The practitioner will be able to use the scoring to diagnose the patient. Please note that scoring will only be available on certain question options. Tick the checkbox to enable scoring on the question and complete the scoring fields. Tick the required checkbox to mark this question as compulsory. To add a new question to the custom form, please click on the Add button. You can add as many questions as you like. As you hover over the question area, a little hamburger menu will appear, letting you easily drag and rearrange the questions to your liking. If you wish to remove a question, click on the Delete button. Extra options that are available on the form, for example, adding more questions, headings, dividers, and displaying the patient details. First, you are able to click on the Add button to add a new question to the form. Click on the Add Static Text button to add a heading to the section. Click on the Add Divider to add a page break and divide the form into sections. Click on the Save button. Please note that if any fields or questions are incorrect, an attention pop-up will appear indicating the list of errors. The custom form will now be added to the workflow event templates list and will be highlighted in red. Click on the Save button once more to save your newly created custom form.